Ji-woong is preparing for the police officer exam, and has passed the written test. One day, one of his friends Youngmin suggests going to a keyboard warrior Rena, who laughed at an armed deserter's suicide on Twitter, which made everyone angry, so a live streamer Yang Gae challenged her to a duel, which was accepted by her. Now he's gathering people who want to see her put to shame nationally. Coming together, they take a picture in front of her apartment, and goes toward her streaming in real time all the way. Then the door of her apartment is open, Yang Gae just gets in, right after which he screams and everyone gets in there. Yang Gae points to the curtain, so when they draw it, Rena has hanged herself. Seeing her fingers twitch, Ji-woong takes her down, and not having a phone, tells the others to call 911. When Youngmin picks up his phone but doesn't call 911. When Ji-woong takes his phone, getting angry, he says he must delete his tweets, which makes the others alarmed, and all start to delete theirs but no one calls 911, during which they realize they're still on air through a laptop of one of them. Hearing the police siren, they frantically run away, but the next day, all of them are summoned to the police station. Noticing he's studying to be a police officer, the officer in charge tells Ji-woong he's in trouble because that record will stay with him. Though they did nothing illegal, she died because of them, who threatened and made fun of her online. By the way, Youngmin doubts if she did away with herself, because she didn't leave any note and the door was already open. Moreover, they hear her washing machine alarm in their video, which makes no sense because no one would care about the laundry on the verge of death. Youngmin creates an online community for the people after the truth of Rena's murder, but Ji-woong's afraid the record will make him not able to become a cop, when Youngmin says if they catch the killer, they don't even have to take any test. The next day, everyone in the academy talks about Rena's death and Yang Gae's streaming. Then Ji-woong notices, recognizing him in the picture, someone's releasing his information, and a note saying not to show up to class is put on his locker. He turns on his phone he tried to keep off while preparing the exam, which is full of text swearing at him. Now he decides to catch the murderer. The members who went to Rena come together again to catch her murderer. Some have figured out she used to viciously fight against other keyboard warriors, and bring them to their knees, so they can be the suspects because of the grudge, which one of them think is just a conspiracy with no proof at all. Youngmin tells him to leave if he has different opinions, so he just walks out. They visit Rena's house again, and find out it's on the second floor but through the window they can just walk out, and moreover there's a door connected to the outside, which means the murderer could run away so easily through the window. Then they spot a stranger takes a picture of her house, who is a computer technician and runs an online community about cold cases. Now in his community Jang is the prime suspect, one of the keyboard warriors defeated by her, and some recognize his car they saw when they came to her first. Now they're sure he did away with her, and fabricated it as suicide. They tweet Jang asking if he killed her, sending the picture of his car in front of Rena's house, when he tells them to come to a hotel. Arriving, they're guided to him, the CEO of the hotel, who shows them the video recorded that night, in which he went to see her get creamed but left soon because of his business. He knows Rena's recent tweets aren't hers because her account was hacked, and tells them to gather the tweets, which become an acrostic saying "Screw Rena, it's me Flounder," who changed his name and even quit school after being defeated by her, so he believes Flounder did it. Afterward, someone whose username is Karen writes a post in the community that he witnessed the killer. The writing is so detailed about her house, so Youngmin believes it's possible he's the killer, but Yang Gae says they can't suspect him from just one post, who isn't like Flounder who holds a grudge. All of a sudden, Youngmin gets angry, shouting they're not talking about Flounder but Karen, which makes Yang Gae offended. While in the academy, Ji-woong and Youngmin notice Karen sign in, so they ask if the post is true, and then he says, knowing Rena, he worried and went to her that night, and he can show them the proof. They wait for him in the appointed place, but no one appears. Then Youngmin spots a man wearing the same varsity jacket as in Karen's profile picture, and follows him, getting on the university shuttle bus. Arriving at the campus, Youngmin asks him if he is Karen, but when he denies it, Youngmin gets angry saying he should be lying. It seems to Ji-woong that Youngmin's obsessing over Rena, but Youngmin tells him to leave alone if he wants. Then a woman approaches them and asks if they know Rena. According to her, Rena studied creative writing here and used to aggressively critique others in class, making others offended, but never shared her writing. So the professor made the students ignore her until she brings her work. After a while, she disappeared, and then the posters about the professor's plagiarism were posted all over the school. She thinks Rena had a strong ego but lacks self-confidence to back it up, just like people her age. When Ji-woong gets back home, Yang Gae's waiting for him, and takes him to Jang. That day, Yang Gae and others simulated Rena's murder, which took 10 minutes and 55 seconds, but when they went to her apartment first, Youngmin left to go to the toilet and came back after 15 minutes. Moreover, they met a person who recognized Yongmin in the video Yang Ge posted. He said Yongmin is Flounder, who had to close his online community and disappear because of Rena, and his previous name is Gino, which Jiwoong is seen on Yongmin's delivery box. Jiwoong asks who Gino is on his boxes. He says it's his brother, but when Jiwoong tells him to call his brother, he doesn't. Saying he knows Flounder's previous name, Jiwoong keeps asking if he's Flounder, when he shouts he is Flounder. He just lied about his education to revitalize his community, which was revealed by Rena, who ruined his everything. So he hacked into her Twitter account, and made fun of her, but that's all. If he had killed her, he wouldn't have made a fuss to catch her killer. He begs Jiwoong to help him to catch the killer, but Jiwoong says he should be apologizing first. When Yongmin signs into the community, everyone laughs at him and says it's certain he's the killer. Now a lot of notes swearing at Yongmin are put on his locker, and an online community for the people who want the truth from Flounder is created. Yongmin goes to the computer technician he met in Rena's apartment, taking her laptop he has stolen, and suspects he had planted a webcam hacking software in it and killed her, when he shows Yongmin the video recorded right before she died. Apparently, she looks troubled by the sound of Yang Ge and others coming to her, and staring at the monitor, she pulls out the Ethernet cable. The technician says it seems certain that she killed herself. Now Yang Ge challenges Yongmin to a duel, and gathering people who want to join him, he goes to the appointed place with them, where Yongmin hangs himself. Arriving there, Yang Ge laughs at him, saying he's putting on a show. Someone cuts the rope, but still they make fun of him. Taking the knife, he starts to brandish it, so some run away but the others watch him. Then Jiwoong rushes to the place and stops him. After a while, he calms down, and throwing the knife, he falls down. This duel is soon forgotten when a famous girl group scandal breaks out, Yongmin disappears, and there are still people who believe Rena was murdered.